And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Happy to be with you with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for San Antonio. Tony Parker is out there with Ginobili. And at the center position, one of the most highly skilled 7-footers in the game today. He can do it all. Pau Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Aldridge in at the power forward. And for the Clippers, Chris Paul is out there with J.J. Redick. And inside at center, a long 6'11", the skyscraping big man out of Texas A&M, DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Mbamute, and it's Griffin in at the 4.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
Now, here's Mbamute. No good. Nice D from Leonard.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Parker off the pick from Aldridge. It's Parker with the drive. Leonard on the wing. Ginobili outside. Fires the 3. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years. And you're right, they have done it with, Steve, style, to say the least. They've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season. So if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Jordan kicks to Mbamute. Jordan. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Griffin. From 6 away. Goes back up. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Ginobili.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Get out of here, San Antonio.
Ball against Parker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's now 6 points for Jordan.
Yeah, really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Spurs working the ball around now. And stolen by Redick. Mbamute dishes to Griffin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now Parker outside Ginobili. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
The Spurs have always been very mindful of resting key players during the regular season. Some of it has to do with the age of the players. Some of it is regarding talent because they knew they were a playoff team most years. And you look at the research, there is something to be said for not playing guys when they're fatigued because injuries are more likely if you play tired.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, gentlemen, it's not often you see a team trade for a coach, but the Clippers did just that to get Doc Rivers. The Clippers gave up a first-round pick to get him, but they believe he is their guy. He has a title on his coaching resume, and that played a big part in why the Clippers were willing to give up so much to just acquire Doc. Rivers felt it was time for a change and gladly took the chance to take over a team that could contend immediately. Gentlemen?
No question he can help. Thanks, Doris. And back to the Spurs and their strategy of resting their star players, not without some controversy. The NBA, as you may recall, fined the Spurs and Coach Popovich for sitting all their starting players for a nationally televised game back in November.
Well, it was their 4th game in 5 nights, and Pop wanted to rest some of their guys because of just the nature of their schedule. But I think the problem was he didn't give the league advance warning. In that game against Miami, when he rested those 3 players, he actually sent them home. And I think that was a little shot at the league. And that's why there was a problem, and that's why the Spurs and Popovich ended up getting fined.
Here's Crawford. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Feeds it to Spates. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Crawford. Shot from the inbound. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Crawford's got his first points of the game.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Gasol setting the pick for Ginobili. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And one of the things you know you're going to see from this guy is his skill running the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to run a defender directly into that screen, and then the beautiful passing ability, setting up layups and jump shots.
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye, and often does, with or without help on the break.
Now here's Crawford. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gasol. San Antonio trailing here. To the middle.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going. Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Here's Gasol. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studios, we're happy to bring you the halftime show. It's been the Clippers scraping it out. Garbage points making up the difference, and right now they're sweeping the streets. DeAndre Jordan playing with confidence. After 2, he's got 6 points, and he's also contributed on the glass. And San Antonio also bringing it. They're an up-tempo team, and the ponies are running. The advantage in fast break points is obvious. No surprise here. A productive first half by Pau Gasol. He's chipped in 4 points and has also grabbed a couple rebounds. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out to the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The busy streets of Los Angeles, lighting up the night sky as we continue.
Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record, which had previously been 11, and that's when the league really took notice.
Now here's Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Baamute against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Ginobili off a pick from Gasol. Ginobili kicks to Gasol. Parker outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Parker's got the first bucket of the third here for the Spurs. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But you know, Steve, the Clippers had the first lengthy win streak and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave L.A. a swagger that I thought helped them get through the rest of the season.
1:11 left in the third. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, for Doc Rivers, the former Boston Clippers head coach, and certainly a tough emotional choice for Rivers to move on. His quote saying, "I always knew when I took the job with Boston that I would love the Celtics. I knew I would love the tradition and the players, but I had no idea how much I would fall in love with the city and the people in it. Honestly, I get emotional thinking about it. I will cherish every single moment I had in Boston. And guys, hopefully that love returned by the Beantown faithful."
Well, Doris, that fan passion can cut both ways. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. Now, here's Mbamute. And then the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Redick passes to Mbamute. Kicks it to Paul. 6 to shoot. Gasol with the steal.
Sometimes the short pass is harder than the long one.
Leonard dishes to Parker. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. Hits the three-point shot. Leonard's got 7 points.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Clippers trail by 7. Paul outside. Back to Griffin. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Here's Parker. And no good trying to get that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Now here's Paul. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Spurs leading by 5. Parker with it. Aldridge with a screen on Paul. Parker kicks to Leonard. And it's blocked by Jordan. And there's a whistle that goes on Luke Richard Mbamute. That's his first foul.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Now here's Leonard. Aldridge left side. Griffin with the steal.
And that passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat to get that steal.
There's Paul. Tries again. Changes up. And Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers.
What a finish with that hoop.
Gasol passes to Leonard. Back to Gasol. Connects. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Parker. Paul outside. The pass to Mbamute. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there. Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .16 seconds left in the fourth. It's in! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Parker. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here is Mbamute with the putback.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that general touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, 3 points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Crawford outside. Can't connect. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Tony Parker.